fruity nut cake. Yeah, what do you wear to pace? Your fucking stupid golf shorts and
Oh, he's got a whole uniform. He talks about all and his cigar, and then he goes and he smokes his cigars.
Yeah,
it's a whole deal.
Yeah, it's great. Uniform, that's even more how I piss on golf. I went out there in my fucking shitty clothes, all dressed in black.
Do you really need special clothes for this?
Evidently, my special clothes, people ought to switch to what I'm wearing because I know how to hit the ball. If anybody wants some golf lessons, I'm now teaching.
Well, Howard, there's your next movie, Happy Gilmore 2.
And you know what I did? I said, it's like every other sport. I put my hands together. The club was too small for me, by the way. And I kept my arms straight, and I just kind of swung it and hit the stupid thing. Now, I'm not saying I hit it every time. As a matter of fact, there were a couple of my first swing I missed. I swished the whole thing. It took me 2 or 3 practices before I could hit it, and then I just started whacking it. I was in my zone, and it was weird too because it is sort of exercise because my chest and my side were actually kind of on fire after I hit about 30 of these balls. You know what I mean?
You have a blister on your hand?
Were you actually on a golf course or the driving range?
Driving range.
But the whole resort was a golf course.
Right.
Mark Consuelos was playing with Jimmy's uncle or something. They were driving around on a golf cart, and they were actually playing golf. And,
right.
And Mark actually has his clubs flown down. He takes it all seriously. That's why everyone's pissed. I come down there. They give me some shitty club that doesn't even fucking fit my hand.
It doesn't even fit you. Yeah.
No, and I'm all hunched over. And I just take
because everybody's been telling themselves the reason their games sucked is they don't have the right club.
Yeah. Everyone's all hung up on their clubs.
Custom made.
Yeah. I was like, whatever these clubs are, these are fine.
Give me any club.
Give me anything. Give me a bat. So easy, too. Because, baseball, at least, someone is throwing the ball trying to not let you hit it. With golf, the ball just sits there on the stupid ground.
It's waiting for you.
If you can't fucking hit that ball, it's sitting still. You know what? You're an uncoordinated spastic.
Yeah, but you won't be saying that if you play 18 holes. Because I
wouldn't even waste my time. It's too easy.
And your ball goes in the woods. It's not all as fun as it is in the driving range.
Nah, whatever. I mean, if it's not fun, why would I do it?
Well, like Howie Mandel said, if you got ADD, forget about it.
Yeah, anyway. I'm just busting balls. I know golf's hard, but I really did. I have beginner's luck. What can I tell you? And it's just bothering everybody. Everyone just can't handle it. But Jimmy is willing to sign an affidavit. Now I got to go draw up an affidavit. Where am I going to get that?
Whatever that is.
Yeah, we don't even know. All right, Ron, no big deal.
All right.
Go break in on a dance. Do whatever I do. There goes Ronnie, the limo driver. Still has the Batman mustache. It looks great.
Mr. Mund?
Yeah.
Seems like this is sort of a cycle with you and Howard. I mean, you do something, he reprimands you, you get upset, you sort of come back here and sulk for a bit, and then it kind of...
What do you mean sulk? What am I sulking about? I'm not sulking about it.
You criticized your behavior and the way you sort of handle yourself at weddings.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so? What's your problem with that?
Where are you at in this cycle? Where are you at in this process?
What do you mean?
Is this the sulking part? Is this?
No, I'm not sulking. I have a new man in town who took over for me. I've been quiet at things. We have John Lieberman now who takes over for me. He's the maniac at weddings and dances and parties and whatever.
So you've been affected by Howard's criticism of your behavior. It's changed the way your thought process, and you maybe have a little talk.
No, I still have a good time. I still have a good fucking time.
By the way, for all of you negative people out there, I just want to say something. George Zimmerman has been out for 2 days, and he hasn't killed one black child yet. Just so you know. For all of you who said he would, there you go. I can't believe that fucker got away with that thing, man. I
well, you know, a juror is talking, and I'm fascinated to hear what she says. Apparently, you know, I was listening to her, and she believed a scenario, I guess, that was put forward by the defense. That, yes, George Zimmerman went too far because he followed Trayvon and got out of his car and that whole thing. But then she says Trayvon then decided that he was not going to be intimidated by George Zimmerman, and he got into a fight with an armed man.
George Zimmerman never should have gotten out of his car. George Zimmerman never should have been following this kid. The kid wasn't doing anything suspicious. It's ridiculous. They still haven't established what it was that was so suspicious. It's insane.
But she didn't care about that. She cared that they got into a tussle that Trayvon should never. It was like Trayvon's fault, is what she was saying.
Yeah, evidently, if you're finding the guy innocent, you got to put the blame on Trayvon. I don't get it. I really, truly don't.
Well, this is why we got to stop the jury system.
Yeah, maybe it's time to change that
The
up.
way she was talking, it was like she had a videotape of the whole thing.
That guy was a total moron, Zimmerman. I mean, you heard the phone call. The cop said to him, do not pursue this gentleman. We'll establish whether or not he is, quote-unquote, suspicious. Going around, he's looking for trouble. He's got his gun. Big shot.
He's sizing up people as they walk.
Yeah, no one asked him to do that. Get out of his car. I'll beat the shit out of you, too, you get out of your fucking car. Stay the fuck in your car.
Hey, Howard.
Yo, Benji.
Yeah, I think you're so wrong on this case.
Well, that's when you get in the show, we'll all hear your opinion.
If you ask the guy...
Benji?
Yeah, all right.
Not in the mood.
And now, we head into the vortex with Benji.
No,
Benji,
we don't.
What worries you most about the conflict with North Korea?
First, is North Korea even technically a Korea? What designates it to have rights to be a Korea? Is Kim Jong even technically real? How do we know he's not really Chinese?
This has been a production of The Vortex with Benji.
Anybody want to hear what Benji thinks?
Let's pursue it for a second.
Oh, Jesus.
All right.
He might have been racist. He might have been following him for the wrong reason. But if Trayvon took the first swing at him and started...
You don't know that happened.
You're absolutely right. I don't know it.
So where's your legal standing?
The only thing that's legal in this discussion is we do know that Zimmerman claims the kid was suspicious.
That's not illegal.
The question, okay, if he's suspicious... A, what made the kid suspicious? What was he doing? No one can answer that question.
Let's say it's because
B,
Zimmerman is racist.
They told him not to get out of his fucking car
let's say
with
you're
his gun.
absolutely right. Zimmerman's racist, and that's why.
All right, you win. I lose. Okay,
no,
you're right.
If someone is racist,
I don't know.
Okay,
I don't care what you have to say. What is it, Gary? You want to say something?
Yeah, if the operator said, "Don't follow him."
Right.
And
the operator didn't say that.
He did.
Yes, he did. I heard.
Oh my God! There's a tape of it.
He said we don't need you to.
Yeah.
Oh. See, again, that's the vortex.
But that has nothing to do with actually what happened.
Stop now. Let's stop.
All right.
That does nothing to do.
Microphone's off. No need. What? Oh, your microphone can go back.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Ted, you should read Ted Nugent's article. Ted Nugent is like,
What's he say?
Oh, my God. Zimmerman is totally correct. He starts comparing it to these thugs in Chicago, that Trayvon Martin was a thug, just like all these kids in Chicago.
Oh, my God. See, there's a guy who also would be suspicious.
But also, let me ask you a question. If you're walking through a neighborhood, right?
Right.
Somebody starts following you.
Yes.
You might turn around and go, "What are you doing?" Listen, there's only two people who know what happened, and one of them's dead.
Right.
And so
that's the problem with every kind of murder trial. The murder victim cannot defend himself.
So the live guy can say whatever he wants.
Right.
Because DePace and I were just arguing this, and he was saying, I said he should have never followed him. And he said Zimmerman turned around, but then Trayvon went after him.
No, he didn't.
And how does he know that?
He has a broken nose to prove it.
He has a broken nose to prove it because he got out of his car and started in with the kid.
Stuck his broken nose where it didn't belong.
But Scott, how do you know that he turned around?
How do you know that he did?
Why? The cops told him.
Again, that's what I said. That juror acted as if she saw a videotape. No one knows.
Right, and so
what we do know is that Zimmerman should not have engaged at all.
And he wasn't a cop.
And no one's answered the question, why is this kid considered suspicious? I'll tell you why, because he's black. Because he's a black kid in a hoodie. Case closed.
He's dead and did nothing wrong.
Wait a second. And he followed him as well.
He didn't follow a white kid.
Well, how do you know he did?
And you don't know if he won't the next time.
Look,
why won't George Zimmerman answer the question? Why is that kid suspicious? What was so fucking suspicious about him?
Because he had a hoodie on.
Right.
Bullshit.
Oh, stop.
In the rain.
He gave a reason.
Retarded.
He said
it was
because he was
in the
walking in an
rain.
area that people didn't usually walk in. He didn't recognize him. And
right.
he was wondering.
So call the cops.
And he did that.
Right.
And what did the cops say?
We said we don't need you following him.
Okay. And what did he do?
Well, he says he didn't follow him.
No. So how did he get there? Was he magically transplanted?
He says Trayvon came up to him and
in the car.
He said, "I don't know exactly. I don't remember exactly."
Come on. Use your fucking head for once.
But you don't know that.
Please. And my name's Howard, not Hard. Hard. I
keep getting my microphone turned off. I didn't do anything.
When I turn off his mic, I turn off yours.
But it's interesting. One way or the other, you have to give one person or the other the benefit.
You know why I love this show? I can turn people's mics off. And, that's another thing. My psychiatrist was working on with me yesterday. I'm so upset that I can't control the world. You know what I mean? I can't control people. I can't control what and I can't accept it. And the one place I can control everything and shut down guys like Benji is right here. That's why this is why I am linked to this show.
I always wonder.
Say something, Benji. Go ahead.
If George...
See? Boom. Done. That's how the world should be for me.
I wonder what your life would be like if you didn't have this radio show, because it gives you...
Be miserable.
No, it gives you an outlet to do things like... In other words, what would you do if you were a regular working guy and you had to listen to people...
deal with Benji.
Or you had to just do... Like,
I don't know. I can't deal with any reality.
Because in your position on the show, you get to deal with people the way you want to.
That's why America's Got Talent is so hard for me. I can't believe I got to sit and listen to these other three judges. I can't even believe it.
But don't you think a show with one judge would be boring?
Yes, but I can't even believe they even pay attention to those other three. I'm not good with people. And listening to Benji is like listening to nails on a chalkboard.
Hard. When did you do your name change?
Hard. You know what it is? Because it's hard for him to get through to me. He calls me hard. Hardy, har.
If you ask someone what they're up to, and maybe you didn't have any business to do it, but they attacked you, and you had your gun on you.
But wait a second, it's not that simple. He didn't just ask him what he's up to and get attacked. He followed a guy, and if somebody followed you and you didn't know why, Trayvon might have been might have done the right thing.
Let's say Trayvon is a bad kid. Maybe
he might have done the right thing. He might have been scared and attacked the guy.
Right.
But neither might have known what was going on. If someone attacks you and you have a gun, you might end up shooting.
This guy was in a car, Benji. How did Trayvon get him out of the car?
Trayvon didn't do anything.
Let's say that was a mistake.
Trayvon didn't do anything where he deserved to be. George Zimmerman will tell you.
I agree with you.
He can't tell you why the kid was suspicious.
I agree with you. But if someone attacked you...
thank you for agreeing with me. Okay, he agrees.
Nobody attacked anybody. You can't attack a guy who doesn't get out of his car.
Right. Don't get out of your fucking car.
Do you see the guy?
Cop. Nobody asked you to do that.
Did you see the black guy that got arrested in the Village last week? Guy's walking down the street. Right? He's sitting in a restaurant with his girlfriend, black couple.
Right.
White guy comes by, calls him the N-word, gets up and hits him in the face. Then he gets arrested.
He gets arrested?
Yeah.
Wow. That N-word.
Well, it isn't illegal to say
no, it's
N-word.
not. But it's hard to. It would be hard for me to just sit there.
Yeah, me too.
Especially in front of your girlfriend.
I've been called the N-word several times.
Me too. Yeah. I know. I really was.
I have been.
No, I was too.
Yeah, I'm being serious. And it's very difficult to take. I'm a white guy, and it's hard to take.
I don't know if I ever told you, I had a minor fender bender on 55th Street like 10 years ago, and this black guy gets out of the car, and we start arguing because he's the one who hit me. He broke my mirror. And he goes, he got so mad. He goes, "You greasy motherfuckers are all the same." And he got back in his car, and I go, I wonder what he thinks I am. Does he think I'm a greasy Italian, a greasy Cuban? I spent the whole car ride home trying to figure out what he thought I was.
Which greasy kind were you?
Have you been called the N-word because people think you're black?
Yes. Once when I was in Uniondale, it was at night, and I was walking by, and they told me to stay out of their neighborhood.
Oh, my goodness.
A white guy told you to stay out of their neighborhood?
It was dark, but he did. He thought I was black.
You got thrown out of a white neighborhood for being black.
I got thrown out of my own white neighborhood.
Right. Wow. See, you're suspicious.
But I'll tell you, to this day, I still wonder what that guy thought I was. All I know is I was a greasy motherfucker.
Give it up, Gary.
A lot of people are confused as to what Gary is.
Well, you were from day one.
I was. I wasn't even sure what I was hiring.
I mean, well, what did you think I was Hispanic, or did you think I was mulatto?
I don't know. You just had a different look.
What is that?
But I still am endlessly fascinated with this idea of labeling people.
Well, what do you mean you're fascinated with the labeling?
Well, I never looked at you and said, "I wonder what he is."
Oh,
Howard did.
I did.
But that's my point. I'm fascinated by it. That never occurs to me.
No,
you're the
you
one.
Never looked at Gary and said, "I wonder what he is."
No. But, I would wonder if I hear an accent. Oh, I wonder where that accent is from.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I looked at him. I was like, I don't know what this is.
And you're not kidding, by the way, because I've listened to my first day on the show many times.
Yeah.
And like the fifth question you asked me is, what are you?
What are we dealing with? All right, I got to take a break.
Strange.
All right, we'll be back right after these words.
Gary, the conflicting opinions on the staff surrounding the Trayvon Martin case seem to stem from respect for the process versus what common logic tells you. I mean, do you understand sort of where Benji or DePace is coming from?
Well, I hear what they're saying. I just don't agree with it.
Can you have it both ways is what I'm asking, because the process...
Well, I understand the process, but there's a guy who killed another guy, so he can tell whatever story he wants. Now, he may be telling the truth. I'm not saying just because the other guy's dead, he's not telling the truth. But there's a couple of elements in there. Howard brought it up. Why are you following this guy? What is it that he did wrong? But more importantly, the 911 operator says, "Sir, we strongly suggest you don't follow him." And he decided, no, I'm going to do what I want to do. And, he put himself in a situation he shouldn't have been in. And, I think of it having a kid, around that age makes me look at it a different way. What if my son was walking through a neighborhood where, he was deemed to be out of place and somebody took it upon themselves to follow him? And, what if it turned into something like that? It's devastating.
Do you think this speaks to the fact that it's a flawed system, that in situations like this where, all logic tells you that this guy was out of line?
I think that neighborhood watches, people in neighborhood watches shouldn't carry guns. If you want to have a neighborhood watch, say, I'm looking at something, I saw a guy, I call the police. Why he's running around with a gun makes no fucking sense to me.
I know you mentioned being a father, but do you also think about the time when you were young walking through a dark neighborhood where someone thought perhaps you were a different race?
Well, yeah. Just because you have logic and you're walking through an area doesn't mean everybody that's there has logic, and so you have to be careful.
Scott?
Yes, that's me.
Joining the long list of political controversy is the Trayvon Martin case.
Who's controversy?
Well, you find yourself right smack in the middle of another debate where you're at odds with Howard and the majority of the crew. What are they not seeing, in your opinion?
That the fact that in this country you're innocent until proven guilty. So, as Gary says, two people have an opinion there, and one of them can't speak because he's dead. Well, I'm sorry, but the way our justice system is set up is that you need to prove that Zimmerman is guilty. And to me, it seems that there are some damning evidence, but there also is facts that he's got a broken nose and a cut to his forehead and a tape that pretty much says that he was on the ground being beaten by the other guy. So, to me, it's pretty clear.
Even with the fact that Benji has aligned with you, and does that?
Benji is a smart guy. Yeah, I align myself a lot with Benji. He is a little shticky from time to time, but when it comes to rational thinking, he's pretty good.
Mr. Bronk.
Hey.
I wanted to ask you a little bit more about this Trayvon Martin case. You seem to enjoy playing devil's advocate.
I wasn't playing devil's advocate.
Well, you respect the process and what needs to be done.
I do like looking at something from every side. I like that kind of thing of looking at something from every angle. I like that. But I'm not just playing devil's advocate. That's how I feel. I think it's clear that he wasn't legally guilty.
You're not doing this simply to draw people into the quote-unquote vortex or anything. This is legitimately how you feel. It's careful consideration that you feel is necessary.
I think people are like they do with a lot of things. They want to. They have an excuse to let's get George, and they're trying to they're doing that. But now I do think someone was killed, and that was a horrible thing. So, I think it's bad that someone was killed, and they're very well may have been no reason for it.
I mean, look at your hat. It's a little bit crooked. It's a little bit urban looking. It's a style. You yourself could have been a victim.
I consider myself a victim.
Well, just chew on that while you're enjoying your watermelon.
Thank you.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John High and Gary Dell'Abate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
On Monday's wrap-up show, Donald Sutherland, the actor, came in to promote the Hunger Games. Ganji and him got into it. Ganji was really annoying, but yeah, it was Ganji. Let people think it's Ganji. Ganji was real annoying. Why don't you watch, see what you think about it.
Gary, we never knew who we were going to see in the hallways, and I can't believe who we just found.
Well, the great actor Donald Sutherland is here, but I have to tell you, I'm sitting here doing a commercial.
Howard is not here?
He's not here.
Tell him to go fuck himself.
I was freaking out because I'm reading from a commercial, and aside from all of your other attributes, you're one of the great voiceover guys of all time.
Oh, thank you. I was just saying to Mark that it's my favorite thing in the world to do. I feel like I'm being in a studio like a musician, you know?
It's also fairly easy if you're good at it and very lucrative, isn't it?
I don't find it easy. No. I mean, I spend an hour doing a 60-second commercial, which drives people nuts, but I love it.
Well, you're great at it. You're great at it.
And you told Howard to fuck off. Are you a Howard fan, or are you familiar? What's your experience with Howard?
I think if you're not a Howard fan, you don't tell him to fuck off.
Fair enough. And in having you up here today, today on the show, a gentleman came in with an app for his iPhone and measured how ugly people were, and a lot of people are very upset by this.
Oh, shit, man.
Ronnie, in particular, over there across from you,
upset, John.
Scored a 0.
Hey, can I tell you a story?
0.0.
A quick story. I auditioned for a movie in 1962, the first movie I'd ever gone up for, and I did it, I thought, really well. I thought, as they say now, I had nailed it. And I came home, and my wife said, "How did you do?" I said, "I don't know, but we'll see." The next morning, I waited for my agent to call. This is 1962, right? And the phone rang, and it was the writer, director, and producer all on one line talking to me. They were so excited. The writer said, "Oh, I was just thrilled with your work. I rewrote stuff. And the director said, I had a whole new idea for the scenes." And the producer, in the middle of all of this, said, "And we all are phoning you because we just loved what you did, and we wanted to explain to you why we weren't casting you." And I could hardly breathe. And he said, "The reason we're not casting you is because we've always felt that this was a kind of a guy next door sort of character. And to be perfectly truthful, we don't think you ever look like you ever lived next door to anybody."
Too good looking?
Very nice.
No. When I was walking across going to do the Eye of the Needle, and a Scots air hostess and stewardess came walking through the rain, really cute, 20 years old, little mini skirt, and she stopped in front of me and she said, "Oh, you're Donald Sutherland, aren't you?" I said, "Yes." She said, "You're not near as ugly as you are on the telly."
Yeah, we've all got that.
Thank you.
We can leave the app out for me.
Yeah, we're going by an app that comes off an iPhone.
Yeah.
So, how do you feel being in a movie? That is it the biggest opening?
Third biggest ever, 155
no, it's the
million.
Third biggest ever, but it's the first biggest for a movie that isn't a sequel.
And I think the movie we both saw it over the weekend. John and I both read the book, and I thought the movie was great. I said in the air this morning, I wished it was a little bit darker, like the books are, more violent. But you're going to be much more prominent in the second movie, aren't you?
Yes,
that's going to be a big one too.
Yes.
Have you started filming that one yet?
No, I haven't seen the script for it yet. No. They made a decision about making it darker. You can do that in a book, but to do it graphically, one, it would not get to a lot of people because the rating would be different, and they felt that politically and socially, it was really important that this film get to young people as well as adults. I mean, it's an adult movie. I mean, people say, "Oh, this is a kids." It's not a kids movie. It's an adult movie.
Did the box office take surprise you? I mean, a lot of people have predicted great success for it, yet, I mean, this had to exceed everyone's expectations, I would think. And does that matter to you in terms of you doing a role? You've done so many great classic roles. Is this an affirmation of you doing your job well, or the marketing team, or a combination of both? What do you think?
Well, sure, not an affirmation of me doing my job well, but it's an affirmation of Suzanne Collins and Gary Ross and Jennifer Lawrence striking a chord in people. You know, young people want to take control of their destiny, and this gives an example of how to do it. It's
great. I really did enjoy the movie. It's a great movie. I went with my wife and my 14-year-old son. But I do have another question for you. I have a 17-year-old son who is a huge fan of 24. And when he sees you and he goes, "Oh, that's Kiefer Sutherland's dad." Yeah. Does that make you super proud?
Yeah. Kiefer and I are going to do a movie in July.
Oh, I think I saw something about that.
Redemption, yeah. Mm.
All right, we're on with Donald.
A cowboy movie.
We're on with Donald Sutherland. Say hello, Ralph Sorella.
Hello, Mr. Sutherland.
Hello.
That means Ralph's excited. He's leaning on the buttons.
Contain yourself, Ralph. No, we lost Ralph. Oh, well.
What a shame.
But that was inappropriate. What, you mad at Ralph?
No.
Ralph, that's what you say over the side of a sailboat, isn't
it? And with Hunger Games, you play the president, and he clearly isn't the nicest guy in the world.
Oh, no. He's a very nice man who's doing a very difficult job.
And with your other, how does it compare to the other roles?
You could counter with that.
I was going to say, it sounds like some other presidents we've had.
Yeah, exactly. No. I mean, it's the job. And he recognizes when you have to kill somebody and when you don't, you know.
He definitely plays by his rules, no doubt about it. But in all the roles that you've done, what's the one that you're like? What do you get the most? Hey, I remember you in, or you were so
Kelly's
great in?
Heroes.
And is that the one you're the most proud of?
That was a great movie.
It was a lovely movie. I had a wonderful time.
Did you see?
I loved JFK. I loved that. I just had a little piece to do in it, but it took me 3 months of work every day to prepare for it, and then just to go and sit and do that for Oliver. We did it in one morning. I don't know whether you saw the movie. It's a character based on Fletcher Prouty, and I loved it.
Hey, I was just looking you up on Wikipedia. You have a son named Angus.
I do.
Yeah.
His name was Redford.
Yeah.
I have a son named Rossif, a son named Rogue, after Nick Rogue. After
Will, who works here, has a brother named Angus.
I don't care. I was in the middle of telling you that no, you don't have to apologize for that. When my wife took our son Rossif to school, she had the baby Redford in her arms, and the teacher in Los Angeles, when she said, "What is the name of that baby?" my wife, who was French, said, "Redford," and the teacher said, "You can't name him Redford." So he ended up being named Angus.
You buckled to the pressure of some teacher?
I buckled to the pressure of
so
my
wait,
wife.
his first 5 years he was a Redford?
No, first year, and then for 2 years he was Bonbon. And Bonbon, like a sweet.
Okay.
And then he was named after my cousin who died going in on the landing day in V-Day.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. I mean, but what you should really be sorry about is I named him after that cousin, and when my sister was dying, she said she had something very important to tell us, and Francine and I were standing there. She said, "You named Angus after your cousin who died landing in a D-Day in whatever the beach was, I can't remember." And I said, "Yes." She said, "That wasn't Angus, that was Lou. Angus died of a brain tumor."
I thought you were going to say she was going to ask him to change his name to her name.
No. Angus died of a brain tumor, so that's...
oh, I'm sorry.
No.
Oh, not that. Wait, the V-Day Angus or your
almost
son Angus?
Everybody is dead.
Wait, who died?
Angus died.
Your son or the V-Day?
Oh, please. Oh.
No, I don't know. Well, how did he die?
The V-Day
of a
No.
Mr. Sutherland, you're in the Benji vortex right now.
I do have a question for you.
I'm not.
Another movie that...
You're all caught up now.
Yeah. Another movie that I would think that you get a lot of recognition for.
You just ruined my underwear. What is that?
Another movie that I think you get a lot of recognition for as being one of the most memorable, and there's a book out now about it, is Animal House. Is that one of the ones that people remember you for quite a bit? Is that a dumb question?
No, it's not a dumb question. It's a complicated question. Because one, I had been doing pictures walking on for John Landis ever since Kelly's Heroes, because he had been a gopher there when MASH came out, and it was a complicated story. And he called me when I was doing Invasion of the Body Snatchers and said, "Can you come up to Eugene for the Sunday and we'll shoot this one scene?"
One day shoot?
Yeah. I said, "Okay." And he said, "Universal wants to give you 2% of the profits." I said, "Universal, the studio? No. No. They have to pay me my daily rate.
Is it cool to say what was your daily rate back then?
Oh, please. No, it's not cool. Jesus.
Let's talk about Angus.
Show
But I
my underwear.
Even when you did with the one-day shooter, when you spoke to Landis, did Landis say, I got to tell you, I'm working on this movie. I think it's going to be huge.
Can I tell you something? When I saw it, I thought it was terrible.
Even the finished product?
Yeah. I sat with Hannah Weinstein. The two of us went, what are they laughing at? Oh, God. And more than that, he had promised. I just showed my ass for the rushes. It was only supposed to be for the rushes. Right. I made him promise it wouldn't be in the film, and he promised my wife, and my wife has never spoken to him since. And he said, oh, absolutely, it will not be in the film, because that has to do with John Schuck and MASH doing for the rushes, saying the word fuck.
Right.
And then it ended up because of Robert Downey Sr. and him using it, and we were able to use it.
My favorite John Landis walk-on is The Clumsy Waiter in Kentucky Fried Movie. That is a funny movie. John in Jersey, you're on with the great Donald Sutherland.
Donald, I just want to say that I'm a great admirer of all your work, and I just want to say thank you for everything. And Invasion of the Body Snatchers still stays with me. I'm not going to go into anything crazy or nothing, but people seen silly things and everything like that. But I just want to say MASH was incredible. And Gary just said Animal House just blew me away. And I just want to say thank you for all your work, and I'm a great admirer of all your work.
I can't begin to tell you how much I admire you, John. Thank you.
Allison in Connecticut, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hello, Allison.
Hi. Oh, my goodness. Mr. Sutherland, what an honor to speak with you.
Huh?
I was wondering if you would do your famous line from Animal House for me.
Food fight.
No.
Oh.
Would anybody like to smoke some pot?
I'm not allowed to say that on the air?
Oh, yes, you are.
Okay. Would anyone like to smoke some pot?
Is it weird for you when people want you to do their favorite moments from movies, but everybody's favorite moment
really
is,
weird
is
I
different?
couldn't remember it. Are you still there?
No, she's gone.
If I bring in a chalkboard,
the only line I remember is woof woof. That's it.
All right, Ted, we got to wrap up. Donald Sutherland, thank you so much for stopping by. Everybody go see The Hunger Games. I've seen it twice already. It's a fantastic film. He's excellent in it. And any other projects coming up or anything else you'd like to promote?
No, just go see The Hunger Games. It's really important for you. It really is.
Are you on Twitter?
It's an important picture. What?
Are you on Twitter?
No.
You should.
I'm 76 years old.
Get on it.
I'm lucky to have a computer.
Hey, it's Gary Dell'Abate, Baba Booey. On Tuesday's wrap-up show, we talked about the infamous app that tells you whether you're good-looking or not. John Lieberman's still smarting over it. Ronnie thinks it's a big conspiracy. And we discussed whether Benji hijacked the interview when acting legend Donald Sutherland was on. Here's how it went.
I want to get into the staff stuff first. Most of it happened at the end of the show, and it really started with JD being called in about this Chicago trip these guys are taking. And then Ronnie came in, and then Ronnie had to deal with Sal and the Zero. And Gary, you're expert at dealing with Sal when it comes to holding stuff over your head, him going behind your back, doing this and that. How do you think Ronnie handled it, particularly when he said he had the eyes in the back of his head as Sal was holding a sign right behind him and he didn't see it?
Well, Ronnie handled it better than me than when he saw what was going on. First of all, Sal was holding a zero, and I joked around when I came out, it looked like 00 because his hand was shaking like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, his shakes, I think, have gotten worse.
Yeah, they've gotten really bad. But it's one of those fucked up things where Ronnie's like, listen, I'm well aware of what's going on behind me while Sal had to have the zero up there for at least a minute.
Yeah.
And it seemed like an hour.
Sal had enough time where everyone in the office gathered around to look at a monitor from no matter where they sit just to see what was going on in there. But I know Ronnie loves to go along with the joke and be a part of the joke, and he's a great sport. But anytime you say nothing's really bothering you and you end up yelling and screaming and talking about it for a very long time, clearly the zero is bothering him.
Absolutely, and again, it's a ridiculousness. He couldn't possibly be a zero. Like, if he's a zero, what is the Elephant Man? Seriously.
Like a two? Well, you know what's crazy? What I found out yesterday? Someone said, like, during one of the breaks, they rounded up to a zero, but which is like, it's like you can't get below a zero, but which is crazy. I don't know if because they don't want you to feel bad. Like, that's like,
they don't want anyone to have a negative number.
Yeah, so
it's like the
we'll
wind
at least give you a zero. Like, don't worry about it.
But it's meaningless. I quite honestly, as tough as Ronnie's taking it, I think the person we really ought to be talking about is Lieberman.
Oh, my God.
And Ronnie and Lieberman were in the hallway for quite a bit of time. But, Shuli interviewed me for the news, and he made a very good point. Lieberman broke the rookie rule.
Yeah.
He let us all know it bothers him a lot.
You can never show fear, pain, anything. I mean, people
no emotion shown on the show ever.
Absolutely not. And then he's also tried to embrace it and laugh it off, but then saying he doesn't take stills well. It's like, come on, John.
It's historically known I don't still photograph.
Historically known.
And you guys are getting a glimpse of, like, we're in the newsroom there. I mean, the fact they don't have a camera in that newsroom, they are missing nuttiness 24 hours a day. He's back there yesterday. I mean, it was almost as if he was channeling Lisa G. He was blurting things out on his own without being talked to. He was out of his mind. He couldn't believe it.
Yeah, clearly it's under his skin, and that they're going to play that news intro every time he walks in. I love the echo too, with the 18 and ugly going back and forth. It's frustrating. You're trying to focus, and it's impossible.
Gary had the best thing yesterday. Gary walks into the newsroom to say hi, and and Lieberman sitting in the back. Gary goes, "Hey, ugly, what's going on?"
Now, with JD out on the road with these guys for the block party, Howard made a comment about how JD sounded a lot more confident today when he came in. I do think that 52 score did help his self-esteem, and he was kind of, flying off of that.
But how long will it last?
I think it's already back down, because when Ronnie came in to talk about setting him up in Chicago, JD all of a sudden was flustered again. And I wonder if JD feels pressure from it, if, Ronnie's mentoring will continue with him. What do you if you had to speculate, what do you think is going to happen?
I think JD will be back to being JD in no time at all. Again, Shuli and I were talking. When it comes to JD and women, I can't. One of two things is going on. I can't figure out what it is. Either JD is lazy or he's arrogant. Because we were saying he would like the hottest whore in the world to come to him and not charge him.
He's always been accused of having very high standards.
But also, not only having high standards, but really wanting to put in the minimum amount of work. Meaning, they should see I'm JD, and I shouldn't have to schmooze. I shouldn't have to go with the uncomfortableness of getting them back to my room. I should just be able to fuck them.
I think he's more scared of being rejected.
No, I get that. But you realize that you have to put some amount of work in.
Yeah, but I think it's the rejection that really, really, really gets to him more than anything.
Can you be arrogant when you're inept socially? When you have no desire to go out, when you have no desire to talk to people because you have no confidence in yourself, can you be arrogant?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's arrogant, although I've seen plenty of people who aren't good looking and aren't socially there think that they deserve, they deserve all these great things.
DJ in Philly, you're on the wrap-up show.
I'm just calling to talk about the Benji vortex.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I pride myself in trying to be a positive person. I'm kind of mortified that I'm calling in with a negative comment, but I just don't understand how Benji really thinks people are going to believe that he did not know that he was embarrassing himself and the show and Howard with the Donald Sutherland.
Oh, I didn't. I thought, I thought it was a good moment. I believe you, but
asking
it's like
if his kid's dead is a perfectly normal question.
I thought it was, if you listen to he was on for about 5 minutes. And I had like 15% of it. I thought it was with a better 15%, but I clearly could be wrong. So
yeah, I thought, not to get too into it, but I thought when you did get the story yesterday, it wasn't that you didn't understand. I thought you were going for a bit, and that's okay because you do that a lot. Yeah. And a lot of times, I thought you were going for a bit with him. I thought you really fully did understand the story.
No, I didn't at the moment. And when I said the Will's brother thing, I was just trying to be. Right. That was trying to be funny. When he said the story, I got a little lost in it, but I thought it was good, but it's cool. What's your name again?
And one of the things that
DJ?
Gary and I like about Benji being in here is that, I'm talking, is that sometimes Benji will take you down a path, and sometimes it hits and sometimes it misses, but that makes him, I think that makes him interesting on this show.
I mean, you can't see everything. So, sometimes, and not to be a dick, I'll put my hand up to Benji, meaning we probably shouldn't go there now. And it's a thing, like, does that piss you off when I do that? Be honest.
I didn't know. I thought you were just checking out your fingernails. I just found out.
No, but sometimes sometimes I'll put my hand up to Benji because Benji wants to talk. And
yeah, of course I don't. I don't like that, but I totally understand it. You guys are, this is your steering the ship kind of thing.
I mean, sometimes I'll do that, and I need to do that to myself. John does a great job of it. Like, someone will be sitting there digging a hole, usually JD, and I have to remember not to talk. to just let JD talk, and that's why I put up my hands up.
And by the way, everyone in here has mastered that with Sal, and I appreciate that. You just let Sal do his thing, and even though I'm saying this on the air, he'll still do it, so it's not really an issue. We now have John Lieberman sitting here with us, who's taking a bunch of ball busting. But frankly, John, I think you're bringing it upon yourself here a little bit. So have you been able to reflect on what being an 18 really means?
Yeah, well, first of all, I've learned a lot in the past 24 hours. I would say I am a very excitable guy. Like, I just get excited easily, as Shuli can attest to in the newsroom when certain things happen. And so I'm not good at masking. So, yeah, when you get an 18, it did piss me off in the beginning. And it sort of stuck with me knowing that, and then the song today, knowing that is now how I'm labeled, which is exactly, and that was the mistake I made yesterday, was saying, this is how I'm going to be labeled, and now I am labeled as that.
18 and still ugly.
Do you sit there and dream that you hear, John Lieberman has a big penis? Now, do you think that everyone on the show treats you equally, or do you think there are other people who don't like you?
Well, I'm sure there's people that don't like me. I mean, I think Robin's been a little bit cold toward me in a couple interactions, and maybe it was my fault. I remember one of the first days I was here, I tried to make a little bit of small talk with her in the hallway about Baltimore because we're both from there, or she worked there, and somebody wanted me to say hi to her from Baltimore, and she kind of blew me off. Then she made a comment in studio that I look like Chris Christie, which that pisses me.
That's worse than the 18, to be honest with you.
But let's be fair. That's back when Robin was emasculating people. She's not really doing that anymore.
Right, but then today picking JD over me, I mean, and I like JD.
Without even thinking about it.
Thank you, Ronnie.
So do you think she has it in for you?
I don't know. I don't think she has it in for me. I just think for whatever reason I might rub her the wrong way or whatever.
Some people
which
have
is
said,
fine.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, John, but some people have said before, like, Robin, I don't think she likes me. Like, you're not the only person who has said this, but it seems like very early on you got that indication. So you gave a couple of examples, but has that continued? Do you still feel like she's sort of boxing you in? She's got you like a stereotype of you and who you are, and she's locked into that?
Yeah, that could be it. I mean, yeah, I think so. I mean, but you know what? It is what it is. Not everybody's going to like you, and so we'll move forward and see what happens.
Just say it. You think she's anti-Semitic. Just get it out there.
Ronnie.
Or deny it.
Or deny it. Yeah, say something. Jesus, that was a joke.
Ronnie.
Don't leave me hanging.
You've been accused of...
I'm always accused of something.
Well, you've been accused of not exactly being truthful with this zero stuff. Like you said, it doesn't bother you, but you're yelling and cursing and fighting and...
Because I don't like being used. I was used. I was used by these guys from this app company.
Ronnie, when you say you were used, I got to ask you a question. Do you think that they came here and targeted you, or do you think that it didn't work for you and they went with it?
No, I think they targeted me.
You think they said, we're going to give Ronnie a zero?
Because I explained it on the air.
But why not JD?
Right. Why not me?
Because they know
By the way, can I say something?
Because they know with me it blows up into a whole big that I carry on.
So you're saying they can get more attention picking on you than on anybody else here?
Than JD, yeah.
Hold on. Can I say something? No one had even brought up bringing Ronnie in until I ran in.
Oh, that's so not true, dude. You knew that sooner or later they were going to get to me, and I was the last one.
I was the last one.
No, I was the last
like Richard and Sal and John Hine out in the bullpen?
I was the last one to be brought in studio.
Lieberman came in.
The lead in our news story today is that Ronnie truly believes... A, that it was choreographed just for him, and B, that he has more impact than anyone else on the staff.
I didn't say I had more impact.
That's what you said. You did,
Ronnie. Because it blows up into a whole thing.
Ronnie, is there anybody else, in your opinion, that could get as much impact as you in
as
a situation
far as
like
blowing
this?
Up like that?
Yes.
No.
Are we talking Twitter, or are we talking just overall?
No, on air.
You mean getting like they felt you would be the most
Gary,
to get the most
upset?
upset
To the wrap-up show. It went all morning was all about zero,
Ronnie,
and then went to the wrap-up show.
If JD was a zero, if John Lieberman was a zero, quite honestly, if I was a zero,
don't you?
No, hold on. The same thing would have happened. It would have gone on all day.
Wait, Ronnie, you're saying no one else.
I think we're saying the same thing. You're saying if Gary got a zero, that wouldn't have the same impact than you getting a zero.
Probably Gary, yeah.
Wait, it's even bigger than that. Ronnie's saying no one else could have...
do it to Gary, because Gary's the producer of the show.
But in a way...
Like they're not going to zero Howard.
What about Benji?
Benji just he lets everything ride off him.
Ronnie, you're saying no one else could have more impact, but you don't have the most impact?
Maybe I'm crazy because I'm crazy. I'm crazy and I'm ugly. I told you that on the show. I'm crazy and I'm ugly.
Gary, did you calculate bringing in Ronnie last? Was that the plan all along?
I didn't calculate bringing in anybody. Howard said when we went in there, it was such a loose segment. Howard said, "I'll just call people in as I feel like it."
Yeah,
this part wasn't on the script.
Okay, be my guest.
On Wednesday's wrap-up show, Mike Angie stopped by, which is always a thrill. And we talked to him about Miss Howard TV of the Year and how he's going to make his move eventually. And then, since Ganji was here, it led into discussion about the Ugly Meter app. And Ronnie and John both tried to defend themselves, Lieberman that is, on their numbers. And Ganji didn't believe that Lieberman was truly thinking he was an 18. And Ronnie also noted how feminine he looked and how all the other guys looked here. So it was a fun wrap-up show.
We shift gears over to Miss Howard TV of the Year, and two gentlemen who are very close to it now joining us on the wrap-up show. That would be Ronnie Mund and Mike Ganji. And Ganji, I heard you're a very big fan of our winner today.
I am a fan of hers. I think she's probably one of the best-looking ones from last year, though I like them all. But I do think she's one of the best-looking ones.
Let's get down to brass tacks.
Yeah.
Okay, here's what got whispered in my ear. Chris Costa almost always produces this segment,
yes.
But today you did.
He has a doctor's appointment. He's the one who opted out. It was all him. I swear to God.
Right. Yeah, sure.
I have nothing to do with it.
Ganji, come on now.
I swear to God.
Yeah, right.
Chris
Give me a
has already
break.
left.
So was there no one else to pass it off to?
No, because then I have to teach somebody, and it's like it's a quick, easy thing.
I gotta teach somebody.
Well, we appreciate.
I can do it.
Look, Chris does it every
hold
time.
on a second. We're on 3 days a week. You couldn't tell Chris to make a different doctor's appointment date?
I swear to God, she was booked because of the
Stop
show.
swearing.
It was everything in the schedule. Chris said he's been waiting months to get this appointment. I believe me.
Do you think he did it
on purpose
as a favor to you?
No,
Well,
absolutely not.
We appreciate the sacrifice that you make, Mike,
Yeah.
for your job, but a lot of times you've been accused of hitting on these girls and trying to make more of what your relationship is.
Right.
Did you keep it professional this time? How did it all go
I
down?
have kept it strictly professional.
Is that hard for you? Because she's a beautiful girl.
Yes, it is very hard.
How
'Cause,
long-
they're hot. You want to spend as much time with them as you can. Ronnie, stop.
What's the
I'm
appropriate?
not doing anything.
What's the appropriate?
Call on me, John, please.
I could see you itching, Ron.
What's the appropriate amount of time to wait till you can call her? And and say, would you like to go out if you wanted
First
to do
of all,
that?
she lives across
down,
the country.
that clicker.
In California somewhere. So I would never. There's not even a chance I'd see her.
But you go out to L.A. from time to time.
Yeah, she doesn't live in L.A. She lives in Northern California.
You drive.
All right.
I would drive, but. I would probably, if she ever came to New York, find out, be like, hey, if you come to New York next time,
it
call me
didn't come
and
up on the
hang out.
show, but did you guys all read the notes on her? I don't know if Will did
she's
or
into
Chris.
girls.
No, there was something on the notes. You didn't guys?
I don't know. I didn't read the notes.
I think she said, yeah, with a bottle of wine, I might fuck Ganji.
Is that in the notes?
If he gave me a bottle of wine.
I heard it was
not,
a case
not word
of wine.
for word, but something like that.
Basically, the note
Did you know
said-
that in the notes?
I heard about it.
Yeah.
Basically, the note said...
Did you write that note?
No. No, I didn't. She would go out with me. She thinks I'm a nice guy. She would go out with me with a bottle of wine or something like that. But
she said for a bottle of wine, I'd hook up with Ganji.
All right,
Yeah.
now I'm glad you're here, Ganj, but Ronnie's here, and now we're going to get the truth about what's going on. Ronnie, what's the deal?
So Ganji is infatuated with this girl totally. We were in Vegas, okay, and it wasn't a professional thing then because she was doing a radio show with me that had nothing to do with Ganji. He wouldn't leave her side the whole time before we went on the air. He stood there and talked to her for like an hour and just didn't shut up. Nothing about business. It was all about, what are you up to? What have you been doing? It's too bad we can't go out, all this kind of stuff.
Do you blame him?
No, not at all. Not at all.
We're in Vegas, and she's a hot chick.
Right,
Duh.
right. But she was supposed to come to dinner with us one night, and she didn't show up, and Ganji was very disappointed.
Oh, stop. I was
very
not disappointed.
disappointed.
I didn't even think about it.
So you were
no.
working her. Did you think you had a shot?
No.
Why?
I don't think so. No, I really honestly think she's into women. I do.
That's why?
That's why you don't have a shot?
Well, then
Yeah, I don't think I
no,
have a
he
shot at
should
all.
have a shot then because he's every girl's best friend. He's like a woman. It should work out fine for him.
How long is she in town for now? Do you know?
I think until tomorrow.
Are you gonna say, hey, you want to go out to dinner?
Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe.
See,
We'll
Ben,
see.
I know.
Do you have reservations?
Yeah, right. I have a place waiting. I have a car waiting for us.
But
no,
Gary,
there's nothing.
That line that you asked Ganji about is a tough one to cross. There's no doubt about it. I mean, you're a producer. You're acting professionally.
It's
yet-
not that tough.
Oh, no?
What would you do? How would you do it? What would be your move?
I don't know. My moves are old and rusty. It's been a very long time, so I don't know what my move would have been.
I would assume that, like, next time she comes to New York, I'll try to figure out a way to hang out.
You're gonna wait. Yeah, the problem next time's a bad idea.
But how do you make sure that you don't end up being her friend showing her around town instead of taking it someplace else?
I don't know. That can be a problem. I think you'd try to have to work it.
Main worry that you don't want to be like unprofessional?
Yeah.
Or
No.
I don't.
No.
But you're off duty.
Here's the main worry. He calls her up and says, "Hey, want to go out to dinner tonight?" She goes, "Sure." Takes her out to dinner tonight. They have a couple of drinks. He gets her. He plants a kiss on her. She goes, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And next time she comes on the air, she goes, "That fucking guy. We go out to dinner and he's all over me." And it's all over the radio. That's the fear.
That's part of it, sure, but also the unprofessional thing. I don't want to make it seem like I'm hitting on every single. Look, there's a new girl every month. I don't want to make it seem like I'm hitting on 12 girls a month. I mean, 12 girls a year.
Tell her I
even though that
limit
I
it
would
to
like
3.
to be.
You're on the top 3, and
Yeah, I'm on the top 3 of the girls that I like.
Now, Mike, you weren't here for the ugly meter test,
Right.
but you know how you've observed how everyone has reacted to this. Ronnie insists that he is not bothered by this.
Ronnie
at all.
is such a liar. Okay, so today I got him a shirt for this weekend's comedy gigs in Chicago that said, "I'm a 0." As soon as he saw it, he took it, he hit me with it, and he threw it at me. Now, does that sound like somebody who's not upset with it? I think he's harboring a lot of pent-up rage over this.
I'm right there with Lieberman.
Yeah.
I can't sleep at night.
I think he's very upset. I think because he thinks he's better looking than a lot of people here.
I never
He
said.
does.
When did I ever say that?
He's said
When
to me
did I ever say
that-
anything of the sort?
That he thinks that other people are not as.
I got a
good-looking as
better
him.
personality than you. I know that.
Well, yeah.
I'm not every girl's best friend. At least
I definitely think
when I hit on a girl, at least
JD.
I wind up maybe taking him home, Ganj.
I think he
You know what I'm
definitely thinks
saying?
he's better looking than JD.
Do you think you're better looking than JD?
What does that? What does JD have to do with it?
That's one of the people that I think you're upset about that you lost to.
He lost to everybody.
He lost to everybody.
Yeah,
Well,
but where
I think
does JD come from?
I think that's the one that bothers you the most.
You're out of your mind.
I think
you really are.
Because you've been riding.
Ronnie,
I got to tell you,
is
you've
there
been
someone
busting his
that of
balls
the guys
so much
everyone
lately.
beat you by that
well,
process?
the whole,
Whether you think it's real or not.
According to this, the whole world beat me.
No,
okay?
I know, but so
'Cause you're a zero.
by that
Why
process-
would
so
I pick?
is there
Why would
anyone,
I pick on
but
JD?
of that list, is there anyone that you're like, I'm sure I'm better looking than that person?
I don't look at it that way. I don't look at. I'm not looking.
You don't
at guys.
look.
I'm not looking at guys to see if I'm better.
You don't
looking
ever
than
think
them.
about like, hey, I'm definitely better looking than this guy
No,
or that.
no,
you never
I don't.
think that.
Do you
No,
think
I
you're
don't.
better? Do you
I
think you're
don't-
better looking than Jay Leno? He was an 11.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
All
So,
right, so
I
there's
think
one.
Ronnie wants to answer questions about people that don't work here.
Right.
No, it's not. I don't look at people here and say, "Oh, I'm better looking than
Do you think
Ganji."
you're better looking than Lieberman?
Lieberman standing behind me.
Do you think he's better look? Do you think you're better looking?
Probably on the same level.
See, I'll give you an easy one. Do you think you're better looking than Greg Carmel?
No.
See, so there
Somewhere
are
between
easier ones to
somewhere
answer.
between Leno and Carmel.
What about Doug Goodstein? He scored lower than
No,
Howard
he
did.
looks like Andy Panda. I'm better looking than him.
What about me? I don't mind whatever you think. What do you think?
I don't know, Benji. Girls have a
Give me
certain
a nice
thing-
look
girls
and
have
tell me what you think.
No, girls have a certain thing about you with your eyes and shit. So I guess maybe you are.
How do
better
you
looking.
feel personally?
I don't know. I don't look at guys that way, dude.
Look
I
at
don't-
me and make a decision.
It's
I don't
apples
do
and
that.
oranges, though. I mean, you're good looking in an AARP lineup, but other people
Hey, listen,
are better
listen,
looking
Mr.
in a
Listen, Mr.
30s or 40s
M26,
thing.
You know, why don't you admit you dye your hair? At least admit I dye my
I
mustache.
don't dye my hair.
Oh, you do.
I swear on my
everybody
son,
knows
I don't
it.
dye
There's
my hair.
people all over
There's
here.
gray in there,
Oh, there's
asshole.
No fucking
All right,
gray in
you
there.
two kids, stop.
There's no gray in there.
Ronnie,
There's not one gray hair in there.
Ronnie, last one, then we'll move on. Do you think you're better looking than Howard is?
I don't look at it that way. I don't look
I'm
at it
asking
that
you
way.
to look at it that way.
No, I don't think. I think I'm the same as everybody else.
But you said you're better looking than Leno.
And not as good looking as Greg Carmel.
Well, Greg Carmel is in a class of his own with Will. Okay.
Oh, you put Will in that class also?
Yeah.
I'm in that class.
Yeah.
Yes, I am. I'm in the hot class of the show.
I know for a fact that the interns swarm all over Will. They talk about him, how hot he is. maybe not the interns now, but the former interns. I've heard them talk about Will. They've had crushes on Will. And
that's all.
And Quivers isn't totally in love with Carmel. So. Whatever.
Yeah,
I don't care. I don't look at guys in that way, dude. I'm not going to look at a guy and say, I think you're handsome.
All right.
I don't look at it that way.
You answered the question. You're right. I've seen that firsthand with Will, although he is getting older these days. Mike in New York, you're on the wrap-up show.
Ganji's too much, man. I mean, you guys are all good guys, so I'm not gonna bash him. But Ganji, every girl, it's once a month with you. You want some sound advice? Don't talk about it. You don't talk about it. Just keep it on the DL, ask her out, and don't broadcast it because you just ruined it if you really like her.
Well, I'm blaming it on Ronnie because he goes around telling everything.
Ronnie's a lot older than you guys. You guys shouldn't be. It's funny that you even put in a poll. He's a lot older. When he was younger, you should pose a question when he was everyone else's age. You guys bash Ronnie. Oh, you think you're better looking? Ronnie's he's got to be 60 years old, late 50s.
No, 65, 70.
I don't know. Maybe Mike. Maybe Ronnie's cultivated his look over time. I mean, I'm sure he was a handsome guy when he was younger, and now he's.
What the fuck is your problem?
I'm complimenting you.
What do you mean? What happened? It all died now?
No, I'm saying maybe you've reformed your look a little bit. You care more about your appearance.
It's always been my look, man.
You always look that way.
I always look that way. Except
first grade.
I used to have a mullet before. Okay, now I don't have the mullet.
I'd love to see that.
And an afro.
I'm going to pose this question actually to Gary and Ganji, but Ganj, you first. When something like this comes up, and yes, Ronnie got a 0 and John got an 18 and other people got scores that they didn't like and get your balls busted and Howard's goofing on you, a part of you hates it, but there's got to be a part of you that sort of likes the spotlight being on you. How do you deal with that? And Gary, you too.
You know what? I only dislike certain parts of it. Yes, it's a great show. It's part of the entertainment of the show. I get it. And I get that, everybody has to get their balls busted at one point. It's when, you claim you don't like it and you're really kind of against it like John is with this 18. I think John's totally either he's really pissed at this 18 or he's totally playing it up in order to get more attention.
I don't think he's playing it up.
I don't think so either.
I used to like the attention when I first got on the show. You could say anything you wanted, but I was thrilled Howard was talking about me on the radio. It was fun. But then as you get older and more mature and you become in charge of stuff, it's sort of, there's nothing worse than taking an emasculating ass kicking and walking back into the office and the interns have their eyes averted because it was so fucking embarrassing.
John, I'll tell you the truth, Ganji, and Shuli, I think, will back me up in the newsroom. What I like about my job is I like to be able to go in studio, light the match, and then just step back and watch everything. I really don't like to be the center of attention and
you
all that.
You didn't run fast enough when you lit the match on this one.
Yeah, exactly. You've been running in every time that your name comes up with this 18. Well, you've been running in there.
But I've been letting him.
Gary, no. To be fair, Gary has told me to go in. I don't hover around and say, Gary, can I go in? Can I go in?
Here's what happened today.
Don't pull that microphone out of my face.
Here's what happened today. It was really funny. Howard started talking about John Lieberman. He was waiting outside my office as he does every morning because he's doing news, and John started talking to nobody. That's great. Moving his arms and everything. And I said you should go in because it was very real. He wasn't acting mad. He was mad.
And I just want to say the stuff you're hearing on the air is just the stuff you're hearing on the air. There's a whole. John is back there screaming about this since it happened. I mean, he's not happy about it.
John, has it
who
made
would be happy? You got an 18.
Has it made you question yourself at all? Like, hey, maybe I'm not as good looking as I thought I was.
Question myself? I mean, yeah, I'm sure a little bit. I mean, we're all insecure in a little way. Well, John, I am sure Robin choosing JD over you again has to have you questioning.
Well, she went with youth.
John, you're very feminine and admit it,
I don't even know what does that mean?
Ronnie, I thought you didn't judge guys that way.
I mean, you're wearing a purple tie.
You wear purple shirts I'm not even going there. You wear purple shirts all the time.
Yeah, but just on you
talking about feminine.
On you, it just looks really odd.
Yeah, you do. You look really odd today, dude.
Yeah.
Sorry.
On you, it doesn't come across.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Are you kidding me?
You look like you should be on a Bravo show.
It's been all the talk around the office this morning, John.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the playground in 5th grade.
This is like romper room for grown-ups. John, what were you going to say, though?
Yeah, please do.
Well, now I got sidetracked. I was just going to say, I mean, am I questioning my looks? I don't know. I'm not questioning my looks, but look, it hit a button with me. I'm not putting it on. I'm just telling you, I'm not putting it on. I'm an excitable guy, for better or for worse, and I don't have a good poker face, so
you don't have a good face
at all. Jennifer, just so you know, you're not going to sleep again tonight. Now he's a little feminine today.
Has your girlfriend tried to convince you otherwise? Like, hey, you're not. Those guys are crazy.
Yeah, I mean, she says all the app's bullshit and all that. She's been very good.
Did you try? Did you download?
I can't even believe.
And then she goes in the bathroom and cries.
John, did you download?
Ronnie, you want to go there?
Where am I going?
Ronnie, do you think she's going around trying to find better-looking guys that she can marry with the app?
John, where do you think he's going?
Yeah, where are we going,
Where am I
John?
going?
This sounds
Yeah,
like a road we
where
want to
am I
be
going,
on.
John?
We only have 2 minutes, so hurry up.
Ronnie's just pushing buttons.
Well, hey, where do you work, man? You're not working America's Most Wanted anymore.
Well, pretty much. There are very few differences, believe me.
You're in the pool of alligators now.
Now, I want to know if anybody, not just anybody here that you may know of, actually got the app and tried it again. I know Benji got retested on the air.
Wait a minute.
67.
Tell him about Charlie Hess, really good-looking guy.
One of the guys on the Howard TV staff who's like a decent-looking guy.
I thought you didn't look at guys that way, Ronnie.
Yeah, but Charlie, come on.
Oh, sorry. Charlie's the exception.
Is Charlie a Greg Carmel or better?
Like he's in the same class.
Body-wise, too?
Charlie got a 3.
Yeah, a 3.
Charlie got a 3.
A 3?
A 3?
Yeah.
Charlie has a really thick beard.
Yeah.
I wonder if that plays.
I thought Ronnie's might throw it off, just the depth, in and out of it.
See, a 3 is worse than a 0. I would argue.
Yeah.
A 0 clearly shows there's a problem with the app. A 3 is you registered, you just registered.
So like an 18's worse than a 0.
Yeah.
That's why I said to Howard today. I view an 18 as worse than a 0.
It doesn't matter, John. You're still very feminine today.
Now that we've had some distance from the America's Got Talent experience, the boys.
Really? There's distance?
Yeah, of course. There's at least a few days. Now that we have distance from the America's Got Talent thing, Sal and Richard went out on the street to ask old ladies and anybody else he could find. Oh, what they, he kind of tried to ID people who look like they might hate me.
He can tell by.
Well, yeah, you
looking.
can tell. You can look at somebody and know if they like me or not. Can't you? Kind of. I mean, let's face it. We can profile Howard Stern fans. So he wanted to see if I had won anyone over.
How did you think Howard Stern did this year on America's Got Talent as a judge?
I was surprised that he was pretty good.
Did he win you over?
No, I don't care for Howard.
Would you like to see him come back next year, or would you like to see him replaced?
Replace him with an entertainer.
So he didn't win you over at all?
No.
Hey, I'm an entertainer. I mean, maybe
she
you
did say you were pretty good.
Yeah, but she didn't like me anyway.
You can't have the job because she doesn't like you.
She didn't like anybody, I think, if I remember this one correctly.
No. No, no, not really.
But you still think he did good, though?
He did good, but it's time for somebody else.
Good, but not good enough?
Yeah.
Your opinion? How do you think Howard did this year as a judge?
I was quite surprised, and I really enjoyed him. I did enjoy him. It's fine if he comes back.
Who do you think is a better judge on TV, Howard Stern or Britney Spears?
Oh, I'll go with Howard. I don't like Britney either.
I would say they're kind of equal. They were both crazy, so now they're both coming around.
How about Howard Stern or Simon Cowell? Who do you think would be a better judge?
I'll take Simon, because he's obnoxious.
I kind of like Howard over Simon, yes.
How about Howard Stern or Judge Judy?
Oh, please. That big mouth? I get it.
Which one?
Judge Judy. I used to I don't like her anymore.
So you think Howard's a better judge than Judge Judy?
Yeah, I'll take Howard over her.
Wow.
Howard over Judge Judy, absolutely.
And Howard or Paula Abdul, who's the better judge to you?
I'll take Howard. She's annoying.
Howard, I like Paula, but I think it's just time to move on to someone that's a little bit more opinionated. She's very emotional.
Now, Sharon...
Not bad, though. I mean, I got that
You're
one
doing
lady.
all right.
I'm doing all right. I'm hanging in there with the ladies. That one lady's really, she just doesn't like anybody so far. That first one.
Yeah.
Osborne is leaving America's Got Talent. Who do you think should replace her next year?
Oh, Pink.
Betty White's great. Betty White would make the show.
Oh, no. Betty White. She could die sitting there next to me. Betty White. How come on all these other shows you get to sit next to like
Nicole Scherzinger?
Yeah, let me sit next to Nicole Scherzinger if they're going to replace Sharon. Let me take a look at that. I don't know. They asked a bunch of people.
What do you think of Howard Stern, how he did as a judge on America's Got Talent this year?
He's wild. He's still wild. He's good.
Good?
He's good.
Who do you think will be a better judge, Howard or Britney Spears on the X Factor?
Howard.
Why?
Because I don't like her.
What about her?
I don't think she has any talent.
What about Howard or Simon Cowell?
Oh, he's nasty. Simon Cowell is sort of kind of nasty, so Howard is a little nasty too, but okay. I would prefer Howard. Yes.
You see,
even to Simon, huh?
Even to Simon himself. I'm moving up there. Maybe it's a good time to leave America's Got Talent. I don't think I can,
go out on top.
Go out on top. You should see me at home wrestling with myself as I try to make my decision.
Really?
Yeah, well,
What are you doing? Have you made a list of the pros and the cons?
Well, I kept a folder all year of, everything. Really, I did.
Uh-huh.
Like the schedules and everything, so I could look at it and review it as I make my decision.
You just can't feel whether you enjoyed it and want to continue.
Can I tell you what I'm feeling?
Okay.
All right, I can feel. The way I'm looking at it is... I don't need a drum, but okay, if you want. The way I'm looking at it is I enjoyed the show. I liked being on a network television show. I like doing something different out of my comfort zone. The actual working with Howie, Sharon, and Nick, I liked. I like the idea of the show itself. You know that. I'm a fan of the show. I like all the variety rather than just the singing.
Uh-huh.
But the singing's cool, too. And so all of that was pretty cool. I like that. And what I didn't like is that, I had sort of reorganized our schedules so that we could have more time off. And even our listeners were saying, hey, you take too much time off. But meanwhile, I didn't feel like I had any time off. Because every single vacation we had, I went to work. But I was working on America's Got Talent.
Well, I think it's interesting that you took extra work and are shocked that it meant eating into your time off.
Well, I knew that, but I didn't think it would be that much time because they had convinced me that it was only 30 days of work. But that's not true because it's like you got to get to these places. There's a whole buildup. You got to be here. It's not like the day I would do America's Got Talent, I had to go run around. Like I didn't get to go have a normal day. I would just sit around and
wait. For America's Got Talent.
Yeah, and you didn't want to do too much because you got to be on your game, the whole thing. So that's the part I don't like, our schedule, because if we weren't on in the morning, it'd be one thing. But I was up at 4 in the morning, and if I had to go do a taping tonight or something, it wrecks me. So that's where I'm at. But then I keep thinking to myself, well, you know what? I built something this year. I started with the show, built a following with it. How can I leave now?
And wasn't it fun?
It was. I mean, some days it was. And some days it was kind of a drag. But, but mostly fun.
You always look like you were having fun.
Well, hey, that's my gift. I look like the life of the party.
Mr. Mund.
Yes.
Aside from Beth, many would argue that you spend the most time by Howard's side.
At AGT?
Well, in general, between the show and now after his first year in AGT. I mean, you were with him every step of the way, pretty much. Having this type of inside access, knowledge, conversation, what's your prediction for another season, for a return to America's Got Talent? What do you think is going to happen?
It's hard to say because the schedule was pretty grueling.
Right, and no one
for him.
Right, and you see that firsthand every day, every morning.
Yeah, and the mornings that he'd come to the radio station, the weeks that we had to go away and travel for auditions to different cities. It was a lot. It was a lot on him. It was a lot on everybody who was involved. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to be, and I'm sure it's not all about whether the scheduling is. I'm sure it's got to do with all kinds of different things, whether he goes back or not. It's just not one thing to decide whether he goes back or not, I'm sure.
But on the grueling schedule factor alone, what does that tell you in your mind? If you had a gun to your head.
Well, I know he loves doing it. I know he loves being the judge thing. And, I don't know. I would say if I was to be asked percentage-wise, I would say 75-25 that he's going to do it.
Thank you, Mr. Mund. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Seriously, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Gary, I just spoke with Ronnie Mund about the possibility of Howard returning for a second season of America's Got Talent. Other than him, I mean, you spend the most time with Howard and you see the effects of this show and the toll it takes on him the most. What's your prediction?
I'm on the fence. Not being politically correct. It's just, I saw him be very tired at the end of the season. If it were in the middle of the season, I would have said, yeah, I'll probably resign for another year. By the end, he seemed exhausted, and I know he enjoyed himself, but I also think he might have wondered whether it was worth it or not.
If you had to quantify it, in a percentage, would you say 50-50?
50-50.
I think we're going to be speaking to Bam Margera in about 5 minutes.
About his home invasion?
Yeah, his home got invaded, and some chick started making out with him in his sleep, and then started
naked. She was naked.
Naked and then fingering herself on the floor, but he called the police.
While he called the police. That turned her on. He's calling 911. Oh, my God, I have to touch myself.
She masturbated while he called police. Robin's right. He turned her on with that. Oh, wait, here's Bam. We got to hear what's happening.
All right.
It's crazy, huh, Bam?
What up? I've seen a lot of bizarre things before, but this by far tops it big time, and I honestly never thought I'd be so scared of like a 24-year-old naked chick in my room.
Wow.
You know what's crazy, too, because I was thinking about you, because you're on Jackass, and I've seen you do outrageous things. I mean, like, you guys will, smack each other in the head, you'll beat each other, you'll break bones, and the one thing that freaked you out was this naked chick.
Well, I mean, the thing is that, first of all, she wasn't forming any sentences right. Like, she wasn't making any sense at all. And like, she was saying things like, the owl sent me from Jupiter when I asked who she was.
And you don't think that's hot?
I thought that she was capable of getting a knife from the kitchen and either stabbing me or my girlfriend.
Do you think someone from Jackass was playing a prank on you? Like, did that thought occur to you that maybe the guy set this up?
Where's the camera?
Actually, for one split second, I thought it was my friend named David Lee Homo. He does appearances for me, and he was staying at my house at the time. So I thought that it was him playing a prank, like laying naked in my bed, like as a joke. But
yeah, because you know a lot of guys. Like, who was that guy you used to hang around with? The really crazy
Novak.
Yeah. Like you hang around with such crazy, wild people, and you need to for your business, but. Like, I wouldn't trust anything that was going on. I would think everything was weird,
Yeah, exactly. And, I woke up to someone, like, kissing me on the lips and on the neck, and I thought it was my girlfriend. So I'm like, yo, quit it, man. I'm sleeping. Like, we'll do that later. And then I see that she's dead asleep looking the other way. And I see this silhouette of this girl, and then...
Do you think if your girlfriend wasn't with you, would you maybe banged her?
Well, I mean, like, she's not a bad-looking girl. Like, she's in shape, but I mean, like, she's been homeless and stuff, so she looks like she had like really hairy armpits and like this minging ass pussy.
Did she smell?
Actually, yeah, I could. And when I turned on the light, she said that the owl sent me from Jupiter, and that sentence right there was like, what, 911 right now? Like,
when you say she wasn't bad looking, like give me an example. Was she Like, who'd she look like?
She looked like a hippie girl. That in shape. She had no boobs. And she looked kind of like a skater girl. Like one that didn't bathe too often.
Did she look like what's that singer's name? When you say skater girl, who's the girl who wrote
Avril Lavigne?
Avril Lavigne? Did she look like Avril Lavigne?
Oh, no, she's drop dead gorgeous now, but
yeah, because if it was Avril Lavigne, I'd bang her. I don't care if she has a what did you call her pussy?
The owl from Jupiter would have been fine. A fine sentence.
Is that what she said? An owl from Jupiter sent me.
Yeah, and then
There's no owls on Jupiter, Robin.
And another thing is that when she was kissing me on the lips, the very next day I get this minging-ass cold sore on my lip. So I'm like, this bitch just gave me fucking herpes, or else I have a major stress blister from all this.
No, that sounds like she gave you something. All right, so let's take me through this. This girl, had you been contacted by her before?
I knew of this girl who came from Florida somewhere, who left her husband to come. She knocked on my mom's door from with all of her bags packed and said, "I'm here to marry Bam and move in."
Yeah, that's all you need is another wife. You just got rid of one.
Well, my mom was like, "Oh, well, at the moment he's a little busy in that category." That happened like almost a year ago, and then so my mom called the cops, and they took her to a homeless shelter because she had nowhere to go.
Right.
And then so people around Westchester see her walking around, and she's pretty much known as Bam's Florida stalker.
Right.
So I never knew what she looked like. I just heard the stories.
Are you allowed to call the police at that point? I guess not, because she really hasn't done anything wrong.
Yeah, at that point, yeah. But so my girlfriend takes her down as I'm on the phone with 911, and she's telling her all kinds of complete nonsense, like nothing that she said made any sense. She would say, like, my parents invented goats and trailers. And then,
but wait a second. So okay. So the woman had been around town for like a year. She'd even gone to your mom's house. You put her in a homeless shelter. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
So like, how did she like? So she must have broken into your house that night.
Yeah.
And like, you don't have any kind of alarm or anything like that. You don't live that lifestyle.
Well, I have 9 camera angles, but I mean, like, I have 14 acres, and the whole place is fenced off. It's a 10-foot fence that you have to like climb. It's it's hard to do, especially when you're naked.
Right?
How did she get in?
Did
Do you know?
Yeah, I mean, you have videotape. How did she get in?
She I believe she. There's one part of the property where you can walk through the woods, but it's all marsh. So you're up to like a foot of mud if you want to do it that way. And it's pitch black. You can't see anything. Like, even I wouldn't be able to figure it out, and I live here.
I mean, this is a weird question, but is there any chance this girl would make a good judge on America's Got Talent if Sharon leaves? Because she sounds great. So wait, so you're saying somehow she negotiated the woods in the nude? Because did your cameras pick up the fact that she was nude when she broke in?
Actually, the guy who knows the password to check the footage is on a vacation, and I can't get a hold of him to look at it yet.
Yeah, we got to get a hold of that.
Yeah, we got to find out how she got in.
And will you release that video when you get it?
Yeah, and so when she figured out that I called the cops, 10 police officers, state troopers show up, and she's still rambling on about, like, the Agonists from Montreal, which is a pretty good death metal band that I, like, sent me from Galaxy 5000, like, just making up anything. And so when she saw the police cars coming in, she just ran into the woods naked, and she absolutely had no clothes. And apparently people from Westchester who see her walking around know that she has a BMX bike. So I think that she drove from Westchester, which is 7 miles naked to get here.
How do you know she didn't like have clothes on and then get naked when she got in your house?
Yeah, she might have walked
Because
through the mud.
we tore this place apart and we couldn't find anything, and she didn't even know where her clothes was. She, like, either she's completely mentally ill or she was on like loads of acid or something.
Well, let me get this straight. So, okay, so that night, so she somehow gets in. And by the way, who's your new girlfriend? Is she super hot like the ex-wife?
Ex-wife, yeah.
Yeah, big time. She's from San Francisco. She looks like Angelina Jolie, but she's in the itty bitty titty committee. She has no boobs.
Your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you got to bring her in here one time.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, we need to look her over if she looks like Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
That's hot. So, where'd you meet that one?
Actually at a CKY concert in Petaluma, which is right near San Francisco, and she was in like the front row, and we kept making eye contact. So finally, I just brought her up there, and then we just connected real well, and then been keeping in touch ever since. But
How old a girl is this?
She's 26.
Perfect. Nice.
Yeah.
So, okay,
27 now.
You moved her in, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
Why not?
So.
Oh, there she is. Yeah, she does look like Angelina Jolie.
Oh, my goodness, she absolutely does.
Yeah, a little bit Mila Kunis, too.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, hey, man, that's fine. I'd move her right in, too. How long did it take you to make that decision to move her in?
Well, we would see each other on and off when I would fly to L.A. to film Jackass or something like that. But, after a little while, it's just like, all right, you're moving in.
Yeah, you don't want to leave her laying around somewhere, you know what I mean? So anyway, so she's asleep. You're laying in bed. Suddenly, you feel someone making out with you. You think it's your girlfriend. This broad kisses you, and meanwhile, just from one kiss, you're saying you got a cold sore. That's unfucking believable.
Yeah, like.
Who knows how long she was kissing you? Because she might have been.
And who knows how long she was standing there staring at it.
Right. Oh, it's so creepy.
That's creepy.
Oh
yeah.
my God. And so then when you finally stirred, you realized it wasn't your girlfriend because you looked over and you saw your girlfriend sleeping.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my. I mean, your heart's got to be pounding a mile a minute.
Yeah, it's like especially when it's like dark and you can't really see. Like all I could see is a silhouette of a naked chick that I never recognized before.
Wow.
And it gets even better because I said she's known as the Florida Stalker. Well, a few of my friends do a radio show at a bar in town that she happened to show up to at the time. So they're like, we want to interview you right now. And this was about 2 to 3 months ago. And they say, so you came here from Florida to marry Bam, and where are you even living right now? And she said, I live in a tree fort, and they just thought she was nuts. Well,
tree fort.
Well, when the police came here, they searched my entire property for almost 7 hours, and finally they find her in my treetop casino. So she did this interview 3 months ago, which means she's been fucking living at my house without anybody knowing it.
What's a treetop casino?
It's for Viva La Bam, we did this episode where we built this tree fort in the woods. So I hardly ever go down there.
Right.
And nobody really does. But she's been sneaking in and living there.
But you call it the Tree Fort Casino because what, you guys would play cards and stuff there?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, cool. I'd like to build one of those, actually.
And never go to it.
Yeah,
Have
yeah. I mean,
a naked woman living in it.
No naked women in my Tree Fort Casino. But like every guy's probably thinking, hey, that's kind of cool, but it's not, man, because that's scary. I mean, she could have cut your dick off or something.
Yeah, you don't know what she could have done.
Yeah, I mean, the most bizarre thing was just the fact that she's not, her sentences aren't making it, she would just say words. It was scary.
So do you think that so she's in police custody right now, right?
Yeah, and I feel bad for her because, you know, like they gave her like sexual assault charges, stalking, trespassing, breaking and entering, robbery, like all this. Well, how can you rob anything with your butt ass naked? But they pretty much gave her.
Yeah, but dude, you got it. Listen, don't say you feel bad for her because this is a chick who's not going to give up. That's number one. Like, look at Letterman. He used to have some situation like that. That chick was not giving up under any circumstance. If what the cops are trying to do is make enough charges, because, you know, in our system, the cops charge you with a bunch of stuff, and then it gets all knocked down. So you want her to be in jail for a while, at least just to fucking straighten her out a little.
Yeah, have her sentences straightened out?
Like, to get help. Like, I'd rather just have her get help. Like,
who's going to help her? Dr.
There
Phil?
may not be any help.
I don't want to press charges or anything.
No,
I just want her to get help or leave me alone or something.
Dude, listen to me. Listen to me, Bam. You respect me, right?
Yeah, big time.
Okay. You've got to press charges. You have got to. Listen to me. If you don't, then this chick's going to be out.
Yeah.
You've got to, man.
And she'll be back at the tree for it.
I mean, as crazy as your life is and how, you know, like you're one of those guys like, hey, man, everything's cool. This isn't cool.
And the scariest thing is that now that I figured out that she's been living on my property for 3 months. You know how many times I'd be like alone at 3 a.m. in my kitchen, like jerking off to internet porn? You know, like she could have been peeking in the window.
Of course she was peeking in the window. She's got video of you jerking off.
Have her sentences straightened out since she's been, you know, in jail for a little while.
Yeah, what's the report? Like, is she starting to talk normal, or is she still?
You know what? I don't think she ever really talks normal, because even when she did that interview 3 months ago, she still wasn't making sense. That's why
what I'm talking about.
That's why when she said, I live at a tree fort, they just thought it was another nuts thing that she was saying.
Right.
Was there ever any point where you were like going to go, hey, let's do a threesome? Like did you... you know what I mean? Like, here's a naked chick and your hot girlfriend standing there. And
I mean, just the fact that we didn't know who she was, you know, that probably wouldn't have flew. But
right.
If it was a good friend, you know, that we knew all about her, I guess it might be a possibility. But
no, you got to press charges. I'm telling you, Bam. It's that's dangerous stuff. Like, I know
you may not want to.
I know it's funny, and she's a naked hot chick and all that stuff, but
and like I'm terrified. I was so scared that like I had to go to my neighbor Cresta's house to like hide and shit.
Right. I mean,
I'm hiding at my own house because I'm terrified of where she is. The police looked everywhere and just simply couldn't find her. And I guess she found some like little, because they looked in the tree fort and couldn't find anything. And then finally, when they double checked, you know, I guess she was covered in blankets or something.
Oh, up in the tree fort.
Yeah, and that thing is so like rotten at the moment that like there's not even stairs to get up there. So she has to go on my mini ramp and scale a 2x4 that's about 15 feet long and 10 feet high.
No wonder she's in such good shape. Look what she's doing.
Yeah.
And I like Bam's house. It's like my mini fort, my mini ramp, my tree fort. I mean, it's like a 5-year-old's house. It's cool.
No, it's the Neverland Ranch without the kids.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, she had to climb up my mini ramp to get to my tree fort.
She scaled a 2x4 to the mini ramp.
It's so great. Did the other jackass guys call you to just say, hey, are you okay?
Yeah, I mean, I got just tons of text messages, just like, just when I think that your life can't get any crazier or something like that happened.
Hey, was that your hot new girlfriend I heard in the background?
Yeah, she's here.
Yeah? Should I say hello to her, you think? Are you going to stick with this one?
Yeah. Yeah, hold on. I'll pass her on over.
What's she wearing?
Okay, what's she wearing? She's pretty much, well, she's been sleeping, but she knew I was going to be on here, so she's all out of it right now.
She naked?
She's in like boy shorts.
And that's it?
Yeah, and then her shirt, but like I said, she's in the itty bitty titty committee, so.
Does that bother you? Do you want to check with big tits?
No, I just like the busted balls, but no, you know, her personality and
I might break into your house just to get to her.
If you wake up and there's a naked Howard Stern.
Yeah, if you see me nude and uttering words. I like that the crazy chick goes, it's an owl from Jupiter sent me. That's so original.
Yeah, she is pretty creative, I guess, because I never heard any kind of sentences that she was coming out with.
Is there any part of you that wants to incorporate her into the next Jackass movie? Like
maybe she'd be the first chick to be in Jackass.
You know what I mean? Like sometimes professionally you go, Yeah, I know she's insane, but maybe we put
so
that in.
So are we.
Yeah, we're insane. She's insane. It'll be great.
We probably have to have a team of security next to her because nobody knows what she's capable of doing.
Yeah, she's the real jackass.
And actually, you just mentioned Novak. He did a year in jail, and he pretty much just got out. But
you're kidding.
Yeah, and he was only supposed to do 5 months on the weekend. So he would just do weekends and get out. But the idiot comes out and comes on my show on Sirius Radio, and he goes, George W. Hill Correctional Facility is idiots because they have 30 of us pissing the line, and the last person they're looking at is me, so I take my buddy's clean piss out my ass and pour it in, and somebody just forwarded it to the warden. So when he came on the next weekend, they're like, you idiot, we heard your radio show, you piss right now, and then he did, and it turned out to be hot, and they're like, you're getting a year in prison right now. So he thought he was doing 2 days on the weekend. He wound up getting a whole year.
If you were a decent man, why wouldn't you set Novak up with that crazy chick who broke into your house?
It sounds like a match.
Because, I mean, it seems to me that owls from Jupiter have been affecting Novak's life, too.
Yeah, actually, Novak's girlfriend is super hot, and she's such a sweetheart, and I don't know how, a scumball like him could get a girl like that. And when he was doing a year in jail, he calls me up dead serious, and he's just like, yo, Bam, can you please go over and visit my girlfriend and bang her out, please? Because if you don't, then she's probably going to meet some goddamn frat boy, and he's going to run around town bragging that he banged out my girl. So can you please go over and do it, please?
Did you help him out?
Huh?
Did you do it?
Well, I did once, and then I said, he's like, so did you do it? I'm like, yes, Novak, you're welcome.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What a crazy life.
In his weird sick head, I could see that the logic of that, if you're going to spend a year in jail, you're going to get nervous that, something might happen because so much time goes
Let me
by.
understand something. So
I'd rather have my best friend do it than some frat boy bragging around town about it.
So, Bam, you went over to the house where Novak's girlfriend was, and you said, look, Novak asked me to bang you so that you won't get horny and bang some frat boy.
Yeah, well, he talked to her about it before he called me.
Oh, he did, and he straightened everything out. So you walk over.
She knows what the deal is.
And she knows the deal.
She knows the deal.
And you go in, and does she just get naked and start kissing you right away?
Well, there's a few drinks involved, I suppose.
Right, and then you fucked her.
Yeah.
How many times?
Just once.
And was she like, I'm really glad you did this because I don't want to cheat on Novak?
Now I won't be with a frat boy for a while.
I think it was more of Novak wanting to feel safe that at least somebody did it.
Yeah, had you ever fooled around with her before?
If we did, it was just like a drunken thing at a bar.
Right. And after you banged her, is there any emotional attachment, or does she say, geez, could you come back and do this again for me next week?
No, I mean, we're good friends, super good friends, but once I decided to bring Nikki out here, then,
that was it,
that changes.
I see. So you only banged her that once. Yeah. Wow. Wait, what a lifestyle.
What's Novak going to do now?
Yeah, who's going to bang his girlfriend while he's in jail now? If Bam can't do it.
He's out now.
He's out.
Oh, he is
All
out.
right. Yeah.
Oh, good.
So she hung in there with him. Oh, my God.
He told me that he was, he had a roommate, this super thug dude that was, really intimidating, and Novak had the top bunk, and one night his roommate, his name was Streets, and he hears from Novak's bunk, he's like, yo, man, are you jerking off up there? And he's like, yeah. He's like, yo, you can't be doing that in here, man. I feel a certain way about this. Like, he didn't know which way he felt. He just felt a certain way. I mean, Novak took his morals and threw them right out the window, so he doesn't give a shit.
Did Novak have sex in prison with any dudes?
No, but yeah, I guess he did say it's like super hard to jerk off in there because you go to the showers, there's a bunch of dudes in there, so you can't do it there.
Right.
And the toilet you share with your roommate, so I mean, there's never really a time to do it.
Yeah, I guess at night would be the only time.
Fuck it.
Good old Novak.
Well, it sounds like he's on his way up the ladder now that he's out of jail. Things are only looking up for him.
What was he in jail for in the first place?
Because what was he in jail for?
He forged the doctor's signature for like pills, like Xanax or something. I don't know.
And he got he got a weekend sentence, and then it got increased because he went on your radio show and told how he was cheating on his urine
cheating
test.
on his drug
Yeah, like
test.
what kind
God.
of dipshit would?
Oh my God!
Doesn't he know that somebody could easily just forward it to the jail and say that? Like,
he's fucking retarded. And like, does he get mad at himself for that, or he's just laughing about it?
I mean, he just knows that like what he did was his idiot fault for saying that. You know?
Is he a dumb guy? I mean, he seems like a bright guy.
The thing is, he's like the most street smart person ever. Like,
right.
You could put him in the worst part of like Baltimore, which is like the heroin capital of the world, and like, you know, you could put him in the worst part of town, and he'll be able to talk his way out of everything. You know?
Yeah.
But when it comes to like, you know, I guess book smarts, like he's dumb as shit, I guess.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Well, what a crazy life. Hey, by the way, you can check out Bam Margera at bammargera.com, Margera.
Yeah.
You working on a new movie?
At the moment, you know how Knoxville did that, he dresses as the old man and fucks with people?
Yeah.
In Jackass? Well, there's going to be coming up soon, a whole movie about that, and I think at the end I play Spike Jonze's lover, because Spike Jonze plays a girl, so I'm his I'm his lover who Knoxville wants to beat me up to win her back, and
he's doing a whole movie of that character,
of the old guy, huh?
Yeah,
I love that.
It's still early in the works, but other than that, I hosted Punk'd, and they liked it so much that they want me to start doing it full time now. Because
that'd be good.
He's he's too busy doing 2.5 Men, I guess. So
yeah.
There you go.
There you go. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, there's just so many like pilot type things happening that there's not really any answers on what channel it's going to be on. But like me and Tony Hawk and Jason Ellis are all working on a thing called Radio Clash, which is, you know, whatever we talked about on the radio, they film. Like if I talk about the Florida Stalker, then they would reenact what happened, you know.
Right. Well, hey, Jason's a good dude. I've had him on the show many times. I like him.
Yeah, I heard that. It was good.
Yeah, he's a
you
good
never
dude.
had Hawk on there, though, huh?
No, I guess not. I don't know why. Maybe we will.
Wasn't it Hawk who alerted us to Tim's eating habits at the airport?
Yeah, Hawk was. We got to get him on here.
Have who on?
Hawk.
Oh, Hawk?
Tony.
Yeah, I believe he's in New York at the moment because I just saw him there 2 days ago.
No, he's an owl from Jupiter, that guy. You know what I mean. Well, hey, listen, Bam, it's a fascinating story. Again, another just great headline in your life. Be careful. Press charges if you want my advice.
I would close down the tree fort because she's coming back.
You really say, oh, man, I just don't want to...
Bam, listen to me. You're like a real
She's already troubled. I just don't want to trouble her anymore.
Yeah, but Bam, if you don't trouble, as you say, her anymore, and I know you're a good dude and, like, you know, anything goes in your life, you know, and you're tolerant of a lot of behaviors, but she sounds like so disturbed that...
Yeah, the only way to get her help is to press charges.
You're actually helping her by pressing charges because, you know, maybe something good will come out of it. If you don't, she's just going to go right back up in the treehouse or whatever and just stalk you.
Like a cockroach.
I feel like seems like she's just too far gone to even have anybody analyze her to figure out what her problem is.
That's why you want her locked up.
Yeah, and you're not the person to figure that out.
Right.
Yeah, like when you hear people at raves who are selling like acid, and they have like a massive vial, and then it breaks and soaks into their leg, and then they're nuts forever.
Right.
Like I think that probably happened to her.
Yeah, I mean, it's a sad story, but you can't get sucked into that sad story. You've got to really realize your own safety and
your girlfriend's.
And if that chick gets out, you better beef up security around there.
This woman says she wants to marry you. She might be dangerous to any other woman in your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think somebody diagnosed her, and she's like officially like bipolar, schizophrenic, all that.
Yeah. Let me speak to that hot new girlfriend of yours.
Hold on.
What's her name?
Nikki.
Nikki.
Hello.
Hey, baby.
Hi, honey. How are you?
No. What's your story? You're super hot.
Oh, yeah? You know what I look like?
Yeah, I just saw a picture of you. You look like a little like Mila Kunis and Angelina Jolie.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. I like that. What, are you doing any kind of work, or are you just like living with Bam?
Living here with Bam for right now, but
and my pagan biker buddy who's guarding the property.
Good. You need like 50
you
pagan
need about
biker buddies.
50, yeah.
And so your whole thing is just having sex with Bam, right?
Wait, what?
Like your whole thing is just like being with Bam and pleasing him.
Well, I mean, I love him to death. Yeah.
You have any
All
aspirations?
love. I moved out here from San Francisco.
Nice.
What'd you do before?
Huh?
Like, what do you like?
do before?
What's your aspirations?
I am a photographer, graphic designer, and I also pose for art naked, like, figure modeling.
No kidding. How can I, like a lot of
Even
us...
though I had
Don't you draw, Howard?
Well, I've got a sketch pad with a Mont Blanc pen and stuff. I'm pretty much into sketching. Any chance I could hire you to pose nude for me?
Yeah, sure, why not?
What does a thing like that cost?
Well, I got paid $200 for 3 hours.
Oh, fuck. We'll give you $400 for 3 hours.
You don't even have to, but you're going to just throw it in.
I'm doubling your salary.
$400 for 3 hours.
Yeah. Hey, why don't you come down here? I'll give you $400. And
You want me to model for you?
Yeah. I'll draw
Okay.
you. I'd love
All
to
right,
draw you.
let's
I would
do it
love
then.
to. Beautiful. Fuck. Well, you look. That's great. $400. You'll be naked for 3 hours.
Oh, so Bam here
Yeah.
was just saying that do you guys still give away boob implants?
What?
What kind of thing?
No, a boob job.
Boob job.
Boob jobs. Oh, he's so...
Do me a favor? Let me look you over when I'm drawing you. I got my suspicions are you don't need fake boobs. Like you're probably hot and
Bam doesn't need you to win them.
Yeah.
Well, the good thing is that I do have a butt.
I gotta sketch you.
Okay.
Do you mind if I position you when I sketch you? I have various positions I like.
I can work with that. Yeah. I can do that.
Probably all fours.
Yes, I can do that.
So how's that work? Like you come into my classroom, and then you like disrobe in front of me.
I take off my clothes. I have a robe. I go on stage and I do my thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and then however we want to pose you, we can pose you, and we just draw you and stuff.
Exactly.
Fred,
Who decides on the pose?
I'll do that with Fred.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, when you go to these classes, who decides on the pose?
I do.
Oh, wow. What's your favorite pose?
How about this? I will show you all of them when I go in there.
Oh, great.
Will you ever like spread completely open so I can draw the inside of
Like
your
a
vagina?
hustler pose?
Yeah, like a hustler type deal?
With a leg up on a chair?
Yeah.
You would do that?
Yeah.
Wow. Anus and the anus spread as well?
Oh, God, I don't know about that, no.
Yeah, okay, that's cool.
No clear sphincter?
No, nothing like that, no.
Don't forget, we're doubling your pay, so...
Okay, so Bam here, he's going to forward you guys a photo that he took of me
Oh, good.
naked.
Yeah. Let me see that. Hey, Gary. Bam, whose address does Bam have?
Are you talking to
Maybe
me?
Gary's.
Does Bam have our email?
Do you have their email address?
No, but I could get it from...
Gary.
Okay, here, how about this? I'll hand you over the phone.
No.
Oh, no.
We're not done yet. Who else is going to
okay.
sketch? Well, I've got that artist known as Fred Norris. Have you ever heard of him? Fred Norris will be drawing you. He's a pretty famous artist.
Not familiar with my work?
Fred Norris?
Yeah, he'll be doing you. I'll be doing
I'm
you.
going to have to look that up.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. You sound like a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, a blast, I think.
We got this artist here, J.D. Van Gogh, they call him. He'll be drawing you, too.
J.D. Van
All
Gogh.
right.
Yeah, we'll all have berets on. It's going to be cool. We'll paint. It's going to be awesome.
Well, I'm excited.
Yeah. You in love with Bam?
Yes, I am.
Do you want to marry him?
I would love to be with him forever, yes.
Wow.
We're
A
just
lot
on
of
the
people
same
have tried.
wavelength.
Were you freaking out when that chick was in there?
Oh, God, I've never experienced anything like that ever in my life.
Can I tell you
Yeah,
something?
that was rather strange, but
You better sit him down and say, listen, dude, you've got to press charges because this
Yeah,
girl
because I
could
got to be able to sleep.
because this girl could come and kill you if she gets violent because she's jealous of you.
well, see, the thing is that she was not acting violent, which
Right.
is a good thing.
That's good.
She also, like, Bam doesn't want to press charges, but we did call the cops, and once we put this in the cops' hands, they take it from there, and since she did break the law and all that stuff, like, they're going to follow through with all the...
No, they have to.
She did do, yeah.
Do you listen
So, I mean,
to the
we're not
cops?
going to, press any charges because she wasn't...
No. Oh. All right, well, you better talk that over.
And Bam was talking about getting a gun, but I can't allow that because I am a felon.
Oh, you're a felon?
What'd you do?
What did you do that you're a felon?
I caught my boyfriend at the time cheating, and I pistol whipped him.
Whoa.
That's a felony?
That's a felony.
She
How
pissed-
bad was it?
You pistol whipped a dude? Wow.
Yeah. Well, he tackled me down on the ground while she walked out, and...
Oh, you caught him in the act.
Oh, wow. Hey, you didn't shoot him. You just pistol whipped him. What is pistol whipping exactly? Where you take the butt of the gun and you just kind of smack him in their face?
Exactly.
Oh, that's cool.
Several times.
Wow. I bet your Bam won't cheat on you.
Well, I think he had his time for play.
And what did he do? Did he press charges against you?
It's kind of a long story. Maybe when I go in there and I'll model for you, I'll explain it to you.
Yeah, when you're naked, you can explain that to me. Why did you?
I mean, my dumbass decided to date somebody who was running a brothel, and there's a lot more of the story, but
oh dear,
I kind of don't want to go into it.
Were you hooking?
No.
You weren't
No,
hooking.
I was the photographer.
You were the photographer at a brothel?
They take pictures.
I don't want any pictures of that.
I was the
Sir,
one
would you like to have your picture taken with your hooker? How do you become a photographer?
There's no way in hell that I can do something like that. No way.
How do you become a photographer at a brothel?
Yeah.
Well, I met this guy who I didn't know that he was running it for a while. But then he found out that I was a photographer, and he said that he needed somebody to take some photos of these girls. I said, sure, why not? And so I did, and yeah.
So how long did you go away to jail for pistol whipping your boyfriend?
2.5 months in county.
Did you do any chicks in there, or
Oh, no.
That's not your thing?
Oh, God, no.
Yeah. Were your parents upset that you pistol whipped the
I
guy?
was on 3 years felony probation.
Wow.
Oh, so you're free and clear of that now?
Yes.
Yeah, but Bam can get a gun.
Finally.
Why can't Bam get a gun?
But
Just
she
'cause-
can't have a gun.
I live here.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You mean Bam can't have a gun because you live there?
Exactly, yeah.
Holy mackerel. What's happening to our rights, Rob?
They're being trampled on.
Wow.
Not
So,
fair.
jeez, you're wild. You are just,
I learned a lot.
you're the whole package.
Yeah, I wonder how this guy could go back to the brothel after, a chick beat him up.
Yeah, right. I mean, and was he humiliated that you had beaten him up?
Well, I would imagine so.
Yeah.
He looked pretty horrible with a huge lump on the side of his head.
Jeez, I can't wait to draw you.
Wow.
Wait, what was that?
Can't wait to draw this chick, Robin.
I know. She's exciting.
Yeah, I'm really going to do a good job. I'm a pretty good...
I'm excited, too.
Yeah, I think you'll enjoy my sketch work.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't mind looking like a stick figure.
Do you actually draw?
Yeah, I sketch.
You
do. Yeah. I mean, it's no big deal for me to sketch a nude woman. I mean, I've done it many times.
He's also a photographer. You two can
I am a
swap notes.
photographer.
You are a photographer?
Yeah.
Really?
Shot a few covers.
Oh. Well, I would love to actually see some of your stuff, too.
And maybe I'll take a few pictures while you're naked.
Oh, and you have to also see what Bam has been working on. He's been painting like a maniac.
Oh, I bet with you in the house. I paint too.
I mean, I've modeled for him a couple times, yeah.
Yeah. Tell him to bring those paintings.
Bam's an artist?
Sure.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, I guess when you have a girl who's willing to be naked all the time and pose for you, you become an artist. Why not?
Well, you got to see the kind of stuff that he does. It's
I want to see that.
With the naked photo that he's going to send over of me, he'll take some photos and of his art and all that.
How quick can I get that naked photo? Can I put you guys on hold and then you can get on with Gary?
We texted Bam the email address.
Oh, you did?
So just tell Bam to check his text.
They just texted you the email address.
Okay.
As many as he can send.
As many as you can send.
Please.
Oh, God.
What if you could actually see pussy lips?
What'd you say? Yeah, we want to see her lips. Is that what he said?
Here, I'll let you talk to him.
Yeah, let me talk to him. I'll get to
Al from Jupiter said what?
It was nice talking to you guys.
Hey, nice talking to you. You seem very cool.
Do you want the Hustler version photos?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you got those.
Version.
We'll take both actually, both versions, Playboy and Hustler.
All right, fair enough.
Hey, I've booked an appointment to draw her.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll come up and paint her too.
Howard is hiring. Yeah.
Yeah. We've got some people here who are artists. We all want to paint her.
Right on. Bring it on.
All right, Bam. All right. Well, hey, listen. Go to BamMargera.com, MARGERA, and check out what he's up to, and obviously a lot of cool stuff.
Oh, and you also have to follow Eric_the_cat at Twitter because he's my new cat, and he's getting loads of followers. I take photos of him driving the Lamborghini and stuff like that.
Oh, my goodness.
Maybe they should lock the two of you up and let that girl out.
Other people's sentences aren't making sense.
That's right. I like that Bam met a girl that doesn't make any sense. He's going to lock her up. All right, Bam, you continue to be great. And we look forward to those pictures, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.
Yeah, right on.
All right, later.
Definitely later.
Bye.
Bam Margera. He's got the treehouse thing going.
Yeah, I mean, who knew he had a tree fort for real that she could live in?
He's so much fun, that guy. I love his new girlfriend.
What's not to love?
Gary, do we have those pictures yet?
Not yet.
Oh, come on.
Now look at you all anxious. Calm down.
I feel like I'm.
They're only going to get here as fast as he sends them.
I feel like I'm by the microwave waiting for the coffee to heat up, and 30 seconds is too long. What are you doing? You checking?
Yeah, no, I keep checking.
You keep refreshing your email? Hurry up.
I keep hitting replication.
I just hired her. I doubled her salary, so we're going to be painting. Get the easels out, the beret. We haven't done that.
Bam's even painting. She inspires people.
Yeah. I haven't painted in a while.
Right. Do you still have the equipment? Where is it?
Yeah, we still have. We can get it out of the mothballs. It's my paintings are pretty crude.
It's at the museum.
Fred's actually pretty good. He'll probably do a nice painting of her.
Is your sketching better than your painting?
Yeah.
Maybe you ought to sketch while Fred paints.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that.
But the painting takes a while.
Yeah, I'll sketch and Fred will paint.
Took me 6 weeks to do a Baba Booey.
Yeah. Oh, it's a fabulous Baba Booey. Any luck there, Gare?
Oh, I mean, it's not like he just hung up the phone. You know, take him a minute to get
Yeah,
to
God
it.
knows what Bam is doing.
Yeah, but he should have been preparing while we were talking.
He's not on the tight schedule we're on.
Look, he's a guy who doesn't want to turn in the girl in the tree fort.
He really is a jackass.
I love that she pistol whipped a dude, and he's afraid of the chick who broke into the house.
Oh, that is such a funny story. She's the greatest girl. Of course she's dating Bam. She dated a guy who ran a brothel.
Oh, and she had the greatest line, by the way. You know, you go, oh, is it Bam a little while? She goes, yeah, he had his fun. Like, it's all done now.
Yeah, it's all over.
But Bam
She
better.
pistol whips him.
Yeah, Bam better pay heed to that story.
Yeah. Still no pictures, huh? Look at there's about 50 guys around Gary's
Everybody's
computer.
waiting. That's a line. It looks like the Apple Store.
Yeah. All right, I guess I got to take a break. I was hoping
and wait.
Yeah, I was hoping
Get
for the
some
pictures.
patience.
Shit.
Nothing yet.
Nothing. Oh. Don't tickle my ass with a feather.
How do you know how Bam is with technology? He might have to wait for somebody to
No,
do
he's
all
like a
this.
young guy. He's these kids today can text and do everything. I got to get John Lieberman in here.
What's
He
going
uncovered his story. Real quick, John, get in here because I got to do Robin's News and we got a big meeting today. So you got to hear this. So John uncovered a big story concerning Sal.
Uh-huh.
So here's how the mystery started, Howard.
Right.
Ronnie brought to my attention this morning that Sal has worn hats to work the past 2 days.
And everyone asks me if I notice, and I go, I never look at Sal.
So, of course, we solve mysteries, we uncover things. So I confronted Sal about this. What we've learned is the reason that Sal is wearing caps to work is because his hair cannot be exposed to light anymore.
What?
And that is because he is doing a hair treatment called iGrow,
What an
where
idiot.
51 light sources, including 21 laser diodes and 30 LED lights, are strapped into a helmet on his head, shooting these rays into his hair follicles in hopes of growing them. Now, we've done a lot
First
of
all,
research.
He has a full head of hair.
It must be thinning to him because he was taking that.
He's an
Propecia,
asshole. Like,
wasn't
doesn't he realize there's probably no scientific data that supports that shooting light into your head is going to make your hair grow? I mean, what is that?
Well, funny you should ask. It's a low-level laser therapy, and it's hands-free. So you strap on this helmet. It looks like a bike helmet.
Don't you think if somebody came up with a way for hair to grow, the guy would be a multi-billionaire? And I'm not saying that this causes cancer, but, you know, aren't you a little afraid of shooting light into your head?
All I know is that the contraption, and Gary's bringing it in now.
It's a bicycle helmet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, what a douche fucking bag he is. He's a
It
moron.
probably does nothing, Howard.
He's the guy who like you know, like snake oil salesman used
Right.
to.
He's Ralph Cramden.
But he's not trying to make money off of this.
No.
He's just spending money on everything.
But this is great.
You put this helmet on, and what happens?
Well, you put the helmet on, and these 51 light sources beam into your hair follicles. In addition, you have to put on different lotions. It's a whole regimen. But get this.
What's he paying for that?
Well, we've done some digging, and it turns out this company sent this to Tim Sabian a while ago, but Sal, now wanting to grow his hair, has now taken advantage of it. But here's the thing.
Sal has hair.
Well, look, Sal wants to be in movies. He wants to improve his teeth, improve his hair.
Talent.
And here's what we've learned about how you actually have to store this helmet. It is stored in it looks like a hard chrome suitcase underneath Sal's desk. And when you open it up, you have the helmet and all the accompanying lotions and powders, and it's a whole contraption.
What does it cost?
It costs retail $699.
And how do you have to wear this every day, or
He looks
how
like
many hours?
Looks like he joined the gay roller derby with this hat. Look at his thing.
This company released this product in February of 2011, so it's a fairly new product.
Yeah, I bet.
But
you know, listen, I don't know the company, and I'm not saying anybody's doing